Let's dive into the incredible power of your subconscious mind and really get to the bottom of a super common question. Why is it that just thinking positive so often feels like it's, well, not doing anything?
You know the drill, right? You've stood in front of the mirror, you're repeating things like, I am wealthy, I am confident, and you do it day after day. But when you look around, you feel like absolutely nothing has changed. Life is just the same.
Hey, if that sounds like you are so not alone. It's one of the biggest frustrations people have with this stuff. But here's the thing, it's not you. There is a real, almost mechanical reason why it's not working. And we're about to take that whole mechanism apart.
Okay, so to really get it, first we have to understand the system we're working with. Just think of your mind as having two distinct parts. The author, Joseph Murphy, gave us this perfect metaphor for it. You've got the captain, and you've got the ship.
So on one side, you have your conscious mind. That's the captain. He's up there on the bridge, using logic, making choices, and shouting out the orders. But then you've got the subconscious mind, and it's not just the crew. It is the entire ship, the engines, the hull, everything. It's totally emotional, unbelievably powerful, and here's the key. It doesn't argue with the captain. It just faithfully, blindly carries out whatever command it's given. I love this way of looking at it. Think of your subconscious as this incredibly rich, fertile soil. Now, that soil doesn't care what kind of seed you plant. You can plant a seed for a beautiful rose or a seed for a toxic weed, and it will grow both with the exact same dedication. It doesn't argue, it doesn't judge you, it just takes whatever thought or belief you plant in it and immediately gets to work making it real.
And this is where the trouble begins. This is how you end up in this weird inner civil war, where your best intentions, your biggest goals, get completely derailed by a deeper part of your own mind.
This quote from Joseph Murphy, honestly, it is the key to everything. It's not about what you want. It's not about what you wish for. Your entire life is basically a 3D printout of what you, deep down, truly believe to be true about yourself and the world.
So here's the battle. The captain stands on the deck and yells, I am wealthy, full speed ahead to abundance. But deep down in the engine room, your subconscious mind, the ship itself, is running on a completely different fuel source, a deep, ingrained feeling of constant worry about money. And in a fight between a conscious thought and a subconscious feeling, the feeling wins every single time.
So, why does the subconscious always win this fight? What's actually going on here? Well, it really just boils down to two main reasons. Let's break them down.
Okay, so first, like we just saw, your words are going head-to-head with your feelings, and the subconscious listens to the feeling, not the words. But second, and this is so fascinating, your subconscious isn't fighting you because your new idea is bad. It's fighting you because it's unfamiliar. It has a fierce loyalty to your old emotional habits, even if they're habits of stress or lack, because to your subconscious, familiar equals safe.
So if just saying the words isn't the answer, then what is? I mean, how do you actually get a new message through to this incredibly powerful emotional part of your mind? Well, that brings us to the hidden formula. Let's just be super clear about this. Repeating a phrase over and over when you don't feel it is like trying to give directions in Spanish to someone who only speaks Japanese. It's just noise. Your subconscious mind does not understand logical, verbal language the way your conscious mind does.
This is the whole secret. This is the language it's fluent in. Feeling is the universal language of the subconscious. It responds to pictures, it responds to symbols, and most importantly, it responds to the emotional state that you live in. And this just nails it. The feeling is the command. If you're saying, I am confident, but you feel terrified, the real instruction your subconscious gets is, okay, got it, more terror coming right up. A mental picture that's charged up with the feeling of what you want, man, that's 1,000 times more powerful than some empty phrase you don't really believe.
Okay, so now that we know all this, how do we actually give our orders correctly? How do we do it right? Luckily, Joseph Murphy laid out a very clear step-by-step formula that works with the subconscious mind instead of fighting against it.
All right, let's walk through this blueprint. Step 1, you have to relax your mind. That's how you get the conscious gatekeeper to step aside. 2, give it a simple, clear instruction. 3, and this is the magic step, attach a real, genuine emotion to it, the joy, the relief. 4, you visualize the end result, see it as already done. And then 5, you seal it with acceptance. You just let it go. You plant the seed and you trust that it's growing.
But if you take away only one thing, let it be this.
The entire goal here is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This isn't about faking it till you make it. It's about generating the real, honest-to-goodness emotional signature of your wish already being a reality. That feeling of relief, that feeling of gratitude, of, wow, it's finally done. That is the command that gets through. So when is the absolute best time to do this? Right before you fall asleep. Think about it. In that drowsy, relaxed state, the conscious captain has clocked out for the night. The gatekeeper is gone, and that fertile subconscious soil is completely open and ready to accept whatever seed you want to plant.
Which really leaves us with just one big, powerful question. Knowing that your subconscious is always listening, always creating based on the instructions you give it, what are you going to command it to create for you tonight?